Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known. It is in that way that my book is. It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pine. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason. Rollo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them. Rollo finally noticed the tears swelling in his friend's eyes and the flowers on the grave. Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough. Rollo looked to the side, suspicious. Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house. Since Gran had moved in and more covered, Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if an array of prepared meals, each labeled with the day of the week. A pair of dull scissors. The only piece of furniture Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet. Some things need shelter. Luca paused at his parents'. He just wasn't ready to go. Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation. Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fire. It meant that he could read late into the. Luca knew that if he left without telling. Luca knew that if he left without telling Gran, it would. One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours, not for years though. Just some dusty knickknacks. Oh my, this is quite exciting. I am now certain. You'll recall I was a bit. Excuse me. You are about to encounter your first. There are certain times in this tale when every step forth, dear reader. A sturdy old wheelbarrow. Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror. A Beginner's Guide to Gardening lay. The less Gran knew, the better for everyone. We were just gonna go ponder for the day. This was Luca's chance to sell his. Nailed it. Impressive. That is the power of charms. A single word can change. I think it's time to introduce you. The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point, which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things. We were just gonna go ponder for the day. This was Luca's chance. Nailed it. Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pine. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by. William Kerr was the seat. He had become a fixture around. After the failing of Valentine, the town was hungry. Mayor Augustus Valentine. Flustered, Gus insisted. Mr. Sinclair continued the tactic he pulled a pen from the pocket. Pete stopped scribbling. Whenever Luca saw him, it reminded him. Luca opened the tackle box. Luca gently baited a fat good for skimming the surface. Luca tied a shoe. What fish could... Luca gently baited a good first. Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist? Luca tied a shoestring to the... What fish could resist a nice shoestring? The boys had a good thing going, as long as they kept old Jeff happy. They had an endless sort. On certain nights, Rollo thinks he always... Lucas Winter with the cold...